I never really thought about how much I learned during that time in my life until later. Here at JB Hunt, we were there to take care of our customers, and to do that well, we need to take care of each other.
John Roberts was born in Dallas, Texas in 1964 and raised in Little Rock, Arkansas by his creative parents, his mother, a filmmaker, and his father, who owned an advertising firm.
So much of my career has only been about doing things that make you think and cause you to depart from the norm. And a lot of that just came from growing up in an artistic, creative environment. My dad was in a band, Johnny Roberts and the Rebels. In fact, they practiced in our living room. I learned a lot about how to work with people from my mother. She's still giving me a lot of the same advice. What's done is done. Let's find the good here. Let's forgive.
After graduating from Hall High School, John obtained a marketing degree from the University of Arkansas in 1988.
It was like, hey, I like this. It's gonna be a good outlet, and we already have a family firm. This is gonna be easy, right? In college, I worked for McBride Distributing. JB Hunt was one of our carriers. I had come to JB Hunt as a warm-up interview. I'm interviewing with Steve Palmer, who at the time was the head of human resources. He opens up my transcript and he closes it and says, I'm so sorry, to get into our management training program, you have to have a certain grade point that you don't have. I said, how much time do you have planned for this meeting? And he said, 30 minutes. I said, you give me 10 minutes. If I can't convince you that I'm the right guy for the job, I'll leave gladly and peacefully. He said, okay. Those 10 minutes passed, and he said, well, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
In 1989, John Roberts was offered a manager trainee position at JB Hunt. Despite his GPA, he took the job, which would mark the beginning of his successful career.
I still was thinking I'm just gonna get here and kind of get on my feet, pay off some student debt, and I'll find a job in advertising, surely. Within a week, I met John L. and J.B. Hunt in person, and Mrs. Hunt gave me a big hug. This guy named Jesse Hopkins picks me out of the crowd and pulls me out of the training program early and gives me a job as the coordinator of EDI services, electronic data interchange. What that opened the door to was all of our selling efforts. That was good for me. I liked that. When I got here, I was thinking I wouldn't stay because I can't use my creative muscles very well. That's the farthest thing from the truth. Customer need does not stay the same. We have to adapt. Never was that more pronounced than when I ended up running the Dedicated Contract Services Division. I was in Gulf Shores, Alabama with my family. I get a phone call from the chairman that says, we're coming to get you. You're taking over Dedicated Contract Services. I said, don't come get me yet. I gotta go talk to Tamara. We gotta make this decision together.
John has always prioritized his family when making career decisions. He and his wife, Tamara, spent many weekends supporting their children, Blakely and Connor, at dance competitions and baseball games. In 1997, after careful deliberation, they decided he should take the position, and he was named president of JB Hunt's Dedicated Contract Services Division.
All I had was shorts and t-shirts and flip-flops. So when we landed in Atlanta, we went to Target, and I bought 2 pairs of khakis. We start running this business. We're growing 20, 30, 40% a year off a small number, and we crashed. And I was in Las Vegas, and I had a really good conversation with God, and I said, I don't know what to do. And what I heard him say was, let's understand what success really is about. It's not you, but it's this team. I look at our success here to be a reflection of our partners, our suppliers, our railroads, our truck manufacturers. We were a great team.
In 2009, John and his team, led by Brad Hicks, made a deal with Whirlpool to acquire nearly 100 facilities for appliance deliveries to homes and job sites. This launched JB Hunt's Final Mile Services, now a nearly $1 billion division, paving the way for John Roberts to be named CEO in 2011. While at the helm of JB Hunt, John earned the company a record $14 billion in annual revenue, increasing its operating income by an astounding 185%, quadrupling its stock value and doubling its workforce. John transitioned to executive chairman in 2024, the same year that he celebrated his 35th anniversary with the company.
I feel so honored that I've been selected for the Arkansas Business Hall of Fame. It made me really appreciate the power and strength that I've had around me the whole time I've been here. Mr. Hunt was the dreamer. Mrs. Hunt was the organization. She taught us to be sweet. She taught us to be tough, to work hard, collect our money, do a good job for our customers, take good care of our people. Kirk Thompson and Wayne Garrison, who are both former chairmen, were the most impactful in that they made the decisions that gave me the jobs, that let me go learn and be prepared to run this company for them.
Throughout his career, John has been an active community member serving on multiple boards, including the Dean's Executive Advisory Board for the Sam M. Walton College of Business. In 2017, establishing the Roberts Family Endowed Study Abroad Scholarship, and in 2021, establishing the Roberts Family Pre-K Nutrition Fund at the Fayetteville Public Education Foundation.
I was in Steve Palmer's office convincing him that my grade point was not reflective of my ability. And now I'm in the Arkansas Business Hall of Fame. I mean, I am just a tingle here. This is a special, special place. And I'm really, really thankful I got to be a part of it up to today.